Start the matches.
So as you can hear, the matches are ready to go. There are 4 games played simultaneously, but we are watching Daniel and Soulanes. And Soulanes starts. He plays with the red balls, and red can always start the game.
It's a very exciting game. Would be great to have a medal for Daniel as well here,
Yeah.
being home. I think it's very special if you win a gold medal in the first event that your country organized.
Yes, Daniel plays for a very long time already, and
Yeah.
he works also with
Okay.
people that see the first game now here, real life. Yeah, first balls played. So Soulanes, he chose to play the short ball. And he aims to play the red ball right in front of the white, the jack ball. But that didn't work out as he wanted. So now Daniel is an open jack. So this should be...
Yeah. However, it's sometimes a strategy, right, to put a ball. I think this is not what Soulanes wanted to do, but at the end to have a ball in the other side of the jack can be a good play in terms of strategy, because if then later on in the game the jack is pushed, you always have one ball in the back to still make some points. Now Daniel puts a ball.
The same tactics, yeah.
Fantastic ball now. Yeah, so do you think here was a strategy to put a ball as well in the back?
Honestly, I don't think so.
No, right?
But we can ask.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, Soulanes has special shoes on, and some players play with these, some not. The foot players, depends a bit on them, and yeah. So he's trying now to open.
Yeah, he's trying to create more space. So now he cannot go directly to the jack ball. So he needs to open up. I think he will try again.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think Daniel covered his line pretty much, so he doesn't have a line direct to the jack. He needs to create it. However, yeah, he does a defense ball.
Yeah.
He can, so with his feet, he puts the share where he wants, and then the assistant comes to block the share. But so he managed the wheelchair very well with his feet, and in terms of aiming as well. Yeah, so he's defending now because I think he...
Yeah, or trying to get closer to the white by using some more balls.
He played 4 balls, so he has 2 left. And so he's probably going to create a barrier in front of Daniel that he cannot see the jack anymore. This is a dangerous game when you play with against Daniel, because he's a very... look, this is a good ball, so he moved it a bit closer. And see the speed that his foot goes to push the ball.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, now he created a better situation for himself, because now he has like this little space in which he can roll the ball. And especially when you're a foot player, it's really difficult to play a ball in the open spaces. So now there are more balls, and it's easier for him to put it in between.
Because they block, yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is what he... Well, he doesn't have more balls now. It's Daniel's turn. At this moment, he's 1 for blue, so 1 for Daniel. But I was asking you, Antin, this is a dangerous game to play with Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel loves to play close by. And he's tactically very, very strong. So he really knows how to create space and then use also like the tiniest spaces to score some extra points. Because in Boccia you earn a point for every ball that is closer than the closest ball of your opponent. So in theory, you can score 6 points per end.
And now you think he is going to try to open?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's a nice shot.
Yeah.
I don't think that was what his intention was. But sometimes that's the beauty of Boccia, is that when you are seeing and when they are in court, they can think completely different than what you are seeing here.
And especially Daniel, he plays very much on his intuition, he always says. And then I remember as a coach, it's I learned a lot from him, actually. Yeah.
This is a strange one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might have two, but of course here we also have a privilege view. Yeah. Because you are seeing from above, and when they are on court, they don't see it from above. And they can come close to see the game. And now, for instance, they will come to check the measuring from the referee. Refereeing is Claire from Belgium, international referee for many years, with a lot of experience. And it's also for Belgium's great to have a tournament close from home, because they never experienced that, because Belgium also never organized the international competition. And same with Germany, so it's very nice to have a competition in this side of the world.
Yeah.
Of Europe, let's say. And so the referee tries as much as not touch he cannot touch the white ball or move the white ball and the red. And now you choose the ball that you think that is most far away, and then you are going to compare it with the color from the other side. And now she came to a conclusion. 1 point, I think, for Daniel. Maybe 2, but I would say 1. No, 2. 2. Great. This is a great beginning.
Yeah, good start. Yeah.
You hear the noise. We have a lot of public here today seeing this final. It's nice to play home. Jantine, you are a former beach volleyball player, so you know what it is.
The home feeling.
The home feeling.
That does a lot.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, many players play their best games when there's a lot of cheering and you really feel at home.
You feel different, right? You feel that most of the people that are there are cheering for you.
Yeah.
That's what you don't have in the other in the other countries.
So now they have a minute in between the ends, and then the coach can say some words.
Yeah, it's the evolution as well in Boccia, because in your time this was still not possible, right?
Well, I think in BC1 it was.
Yes, because there was an assistant.
Yeah.
But in the other...
in the other classes, it wasn't.
This now is like that for everybody, so it's...
Yeah.
They are allowed to have a coach that can come in and coach in between hands. And so Boccia is a sport that have been having a lot of development, also with a lot of commissions from the World Boccia Bisfed that think on the game and that are constantly trying to make a new approach, and it's great to see that, Jantine.
Yeah.
Fantastic ball for Daniel. This is exactly what you train for.
Yeah.
He's laughing. How you had contact with Boccia, Jantine? Why you came to Boccia?
Well, I knew the coach, Joep Pelzer.
Yeah.
From we did the same study, and then I followed him on Twitter, social media. So I saw Boccia there. Yeah.
And did you knew a lot from Boccia already before you come, or you learned a lot?
No, I learned
You
a
are
lot from the
Olympic
players.
former player. It's completely different
It's
to be
different.
in a Paralympic team.
Well, yes and no. Like the sport is different, but
Yeah.
there are also quite some similarities between beach volleyball and boccia because it's with balls obviously, but also that you have like in between the balls you have time to think, and that can be messy when you think too much. So it's a very tactical and mental game. Boccia even more than beach volleyball.
And I think, at least for what I always followed you as well in the team, is that you gave them that perspective as being an Olympic player and how to deal with pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my main focus because like Daniel, he played for so many years, so the game he knows pretty well, and also other players. But the mental part is.
Are you still involved in that, Antino, with the team?
No, not so much. I have contact with some players, but no, that's to the other coaches now. Great play.
Great ball from.
He opened the situation and now he closed it with his own ball. So that's really, really great.
It's a great ball. Daniel is asking for the balls to the assistant. They all have different kind of balls. So when you see Boccia, you think that,
he tried to push his own blue onto the jack, but he just missed.
I was saying when you don't know Boccia, you think that all the balls are the same.
Yeah.
But indeed,
great
ball.
Yeah. Yeah, now everybody can choose their own balls, and you have like different fabrics, and also some are hard, some are soft.
Because it depends also on the situation that you want to play, right? If you want to play further, then you probably use a bit harder ball. If you want to stick, then probably use a bit softer ball.
Yeah, softer balls are harder to move. So if you want to block the jack, then you use a softer ball normally. And if you want to like hit it off, like make space, then you use either harder balls or also with a different fabric that slides a bit more.
Well, now the rules are also different with the balls. So in the past, good ball. In the past, the fabrics were not controlled, let's say, by BC1 or World Boccia, and at this moment they are. So there are many rules to make a ball for. Yeah, also to try to take some fairness to the competition, right?
Yeah.
He pushed it. I think still is not. Daniel, I think, is closer. Yes. Yeah, so this is a good situation for Daniel because Solani just has this last ball. And Daniel still has 3, so...
Yeah, that's his favorite game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, play a good ball and then...
let the other use their all balls, trying to open and trying to...
Yeah, and then be creative in the end to score some extra points. Yeah.
Yeah, so now Daniel plays 3 balls. He comes to see the game, to also understand what is the risk of playing a certain type of balls. But this will...
Yeah, he has plenty of time left.
Yeah.
So it's smart to check the situation and make your plan.
Yeah.
I think he stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, he checked the situation and he decided that he don't want to risk. And I can understand with this score because now he will be leading 3-0.
And could be a bit risky to just...
Yeah, if you just miss and then it's 2-1, it's totally different game.
Yeah, and he has another ball. So Solanis have that red ball very close. So
Yep.
a small push could mean that Solanis make a point. So Daniel decides to stop, and he gives up his 3 balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 point for red. So for blue, sorry. So at this moment, 3 for Daniel Perez and 0 for Solanis. We are going to start the third end, and I shall update you from the results of the other teams, other players. You can always check them as well in the competition in the World Boccia website. There you can see the live results. So at this moment we are having in court number, this was, I think, this moment, we have 2 players from
Czech Republic.
Playing against each other, and at this moment is 1-0 for one of them. We cannot see the name of the player here. Then in court number 5 you have a player from, so you have Brazil. Yeah, Brazil playing, so the Silva playing against Bausium from Greek, and at this moment is 1-0 for Greece. And then in court number 6 you have Daniel winning 3-0 against Solani from Greece. And then in court number 7 you have at this moment William from GB against Kwamonata from Japan, and Kwamonata is winning 1-0 to William.
Yes, and meanwhile we're seeing that Solanis has changed his tactics. He's going more in the back of the court.
This might be a smarter idea, right?
Yeah.
If you want to at least be in doubt if Daniel can play there.
Yeah.
However, he have shown in Povod last competition that he's also very strong playing in the back of the court.
Yeah, Daniel has worked on his game in the back of the court, because that used to be the place where people could beat him.
Yeah, and at this moment he puts a ball on the
shows
jack.
that he can play in the back. Yeah, that's a brilliant ball.
Brilliant ball. Very hard to take out now for Solanis, because of course you need to be very accurate.
Yeah, almost impossible, I would say.
Yeah, it's a very very difficult ball. It's a fantastic shot. Exactly in the good angle against in the line of Solani. So it's of course the foot players also have the possibility of make much more speed, right, Jantina, than a hand player. However, the accuracy, it's harder.
Yeah. Well, the accuracy and like speed is more difficult. Yeah, like the lines, I would say maybe are easier with the foot, because you don't have like the shoulder can rotate in every direction, and your knee just goes back and forth.
I understand that Brazil must have made a good point, because Brazilians, that's what you heard. Solanis is playing his 3rd ball at this time. And he's going to try to enter the jack, and the fantastic ball as well.
Yeah, great ball.
Yeah. He closes his game.
But now you see that the decision that Daniel made in the previous end is really smart, because if it was 2-1,
then you have a dangerous situation.
Yeah. And now it's
so it's see what's happening in Brazil court. At this moment, I think the Brazilian have make some points. We are waiting for the update in the results and we will tell you as soon as possible. But again, you can see the live results on worldboccia.eu. There you can see so Solanis tries, he knocks the blue, but still not able to stop the ball there. Huh? And what, in this situation, Antina, do you think that Daniel is going to, if the game stays like this, he's going to play or he's going to... Yeah, so now Solanis is 6 balls played, Daniel will have 4 balls to play.
Yeah, I find it difficult to see if the red one is, like, it
5
can
balls,
be dangerous.
Sorry. Yeah.
The
However,
closest
it
red
looks
one.
quite open, but there are 2 there. Yeah. But he's going to play. At least he's aiming his share to play. He's asking for the ball to the assistant. And let's go. Fantastic.
Oh, great.
This is a great ball. I'm not sure if he's scoring. We cannot see it from here. I think not, but
I don't think so either, but now it's
a
easier for him
fantastic ball to put there one in the middle, right?
Yeah, he can use this last ball.
Yeah, so Brazil is at this moment 4-1. So Silva made 3 points in the second end. It's a fantastic
4
result.
points.
Yeah. 4 points, yeah, sorry, because it was 1-0. Yeah, you are right. Now there he comes. Again. Yeah. Well, he doesn't assess the risk, right? He thinks I have 1 ball, is nothing behind, so I can just play.
Yeah.
Right? This is maybe the difference between the one before.
Yeah, true.
Ah. Two last balls for Daniel. After this, the Dutch team will be in Rio in December. Ooh, for the World Championship. Will be also an amazing event in Brazil. With a very, very high level of Boccia.
Yeah.
And as you see, the Brazilians can make a lot of noise. So, Yantina,
that's going to be a party,
you know what is that, right?
Yeah.
Playing with an audience that screams for you, that creates is that. What do you think about this? Because Boccia is normally quite a silent sport.
Yeah, most spectators are quiet, and personally I really enjoy like the Brazilian energy, and I think also our players can enjoy it, but they're not used to it so much. So that's
no. I remember that when they went to Rio, I know. So I said to you, well, prepare yourself because you will have a lot of noise. And I think nobody was expecting what happened there because it took Boccia to a complete other level in terms of noise. Daniel wins with 1 point, so 4 points last end. And we can say that the game is almost done, right, Yanti?
You can never say with Boccia.
No, that's the beautiful of Boccia, right?
Yeah, because you still have to play your balls.
Yeah.
And you can see, like, especially when players get really nervous, and and then you add some spasms with it. Spasm gets exaggerated when you have some nerves. So then you see that the game can turn around completely.
Yeah, right.
But
and our 6 balls, so the truth is, if Daniel would not make any ball at this moment and Solanis would make 6, he could change the game, even with 5, right?
Yeah.
or read
But
4 and go into
I
a
have
tiebreak.
faith in Daniel
Yes,
that
of
he will
course, too.
put some
Yes,
balls
yes.
close to the check.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course, we are also speaking of a very high level of play by Daniel. He's fourth in the world ranking, and Solanis is 16.
Yeah.
That's quite a big difference, right, in ranking.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. And in this tournament, Daniel is the high-ranked player.
He's the number 1 seed. Yes.
Yeah. So we miss here David Smith. That's normally also one of a great player, and some Asian players that are also in the top of the world. But from Europe countries, mainly David Smith, Daniel. You hear also about
I think Ramos.
Yes, from Portugal. So you have a few players, and Asia is also very strong on the. Fantastic ball. Very good play.
Yeah, Solanis' aim of this last end is to.
I think is one for blue, but
I'm not sure.
very clear. Referee, international referee from Belgium, is coming to. Is going to check. It's very close. You can see that Claire is measuring very. You need to be very precise and careful when you are refereeing a final.
Yeah, how is this moment? Can you describe? You know the feeling.
Yeah, you are very nervous because the decision depends on you, and of course, here you might think, okay, it's just a decision, but can be a decision of the game because we know that in this moment you have on you the who is going to throw the next ball that probably is going to have a very big influence in the game.
Yeah.
Especially in a final. I mean, being referee of Boccia is, requires a very precise, out of all the rules, it requires a very precise work.
Yeah, steady hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then with the cameras on it. I can imagine.
And you feel the pressure, of course.
Yeah. So I think Solanis did a great job.
Yes. Here was no doubt by Claire that Daniel needs to play. What he's going to do, Jantina? He's going to open or he's going to use that middle?
I think there is some space.
Yeah.
You can use in between.
He asks, you see Eileen picking different balls from. And he says this one.
No, not this one.
And now here he goes.
Yes, well done.
Yeah. This is really, for refereeing, really a great game to see on live streaming as well. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is, Yeah, so Daniel played 3 balls at this moment, and he has 3 more to go. And Solanis 2 balls played.
Yeah. But I think Solanis has a line to push his own red on.
And here he can choose to push the red against the white and a bit further, right?
Yeah.
And, however, he doesn't have any back ball, but with 4 balls you can do a lot still.
Yes. Yeah, it's not finished yet.
At this moment, 3-0 for the Japanese player in court number 7 against Will from Great Britain. And Brazil is still 4-1 ahead. And in Czech Republic against Czech Republic are 4-2 for one of the players. If you want me to tell the name. Oh no, but I don't know.
Solanus tried to push on his own red, but he just missed. And
Oh,
now he
makes it. However, Jantin, at this moment, he's done, right? He has no enough balls to make a draw. However, if one of them would commit a fault, then...
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a pretty close situation. Like all balls are together, so it's difficult for Solanus to create space for more points because he needs 4.
Yeah, and at this moment he played 3 balls, so...
4.
4 balls, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So...
He has 2 more to go, so we would say that Daniel is going to try to make the final point.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, I think now you will just try to take over the situation as quick as possible, so Solanus has to play his 5th.
This is a really close game for Claire. This is where you are very nervous that you make a decision, and Claire is using the light. What we do with the light normally is from the side or from up. We look to see if you can see a gap on the ground or on the other balls. And then you can see exactly if between the balls are a space or not, because if the light doesn't pass, that means not. We hear the Brazilians here very excited. So I assume that Brazil is going for a good result, for a medal. We see 3 or 4 points. 4 points for Brazil, for Silva.
Okay, so Daniel's closer, so Solanus can play again.
Yeah. Daniel is already laughing, I think.
Yeah.
He already... Solanus comes to see the game.
Yeah, and now he can push on his red, but...
Yeah, and that will not change anything. Of course, he's going to keep playing, and he should.
Yeah.
But I think he already saw the result. And yeah, anyway, a silver medal is great.
It's a great result, yes.
For him, and especially when also Asian players were here, that could be quite tough. And
he does
so
this
he makes a point
well.
now, probably.
And he plays a great game.
Yes. But I think here is where you see when you are playing against number 4 of the world, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, he shows that he really knows the game, like in front of the court, like really close by, but also he showed his class in the back of the court with this.
And the right decisions to not play, to stop in the moment.
Yeah, be disciplined.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was trying probably to put it on top, right? To go above balls. Yeah, so Solani have now a last ball, and he can... he doesn't want to play, I think, or they asking for the result. He finished.
He's not playing.
He finished. Well, very well.
Yeah.
It was a very... Well, even if you'd play, you'd not change his game, right? So
true.
That's the decision you... Yeah, and we have a gold medal for the Netherlands at home. This is fantastic.
That's really great.
Congratulations, Daniel. It's a fantastic result. First competition, a gold medal for him.
Can also be really happy.
Yes, with this result, it's fantastic to be back and to do this. And you see Daniel here. It's really great. Thanks to Mary Claire and to Michaela. They were refereeing and being aligned in this game. It's a fantastic final. Thanks for being with us. Jandine, thank you for being here. And we will see you in the next tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for comments. Thank you. Have a nice day.